Hey Pixels! In this week's tutorial, I'll be showing you how to create a simple, responsive navigation menu with HTML5 and CSS3. We'll be using media queries to help make the menu responsive so it can be used on any mobile device. Be sure to go to my blog, exopixel.com, to get all the source files and original code in this tutorial. Now let's jump right in. First, we're going to write the HTML. This code is going to be very simple. First, we're going to use the header tag. Within the header tag, we're going to put the website logo and then the menu. To put the website logo, we're going to use the anchor tag and then give the anchor tag an ID called logo. To add the menu, we're going to first use the nav tag. Within the nav tag, we're first going to add the menu's hamburger icon. This hamburger menu icon is very common. You've probably seen it on most websites and app menus on your mobile device. We're going to use the anchor tag and then give the tag an ID called menu icon. Now, we're going to use the unordered list tag, then the list tag, and then the anchor tag to create the individual menu links. We're going to use the hashtag as a placeholder for all the links. We're going to name the first link home, the second link about, the third link work, and the fourth link contact. Well, that's all the HTML we'll be writing for this responsive menu. We're going to move on to writing the CSS and media queries for the menu so that we can make it look all pretty and responsive. Coding the CSS is the fun part. This is where we turn the basic looking list into an interactive, responsive menu. First, we're going to import the font Open Sans from Google Fonts. If you don't know how to use Google Fonts, read this quick tutorial on how to use it. The link is in the description box below. To style the header, this section that contains the menu, we're going to color the background and set its width to 100% so that it automatically adjusts to the width of the browser. We're going to set the property top and left to 0 so that there's no white space in the browser. The Z-index property specifies the stack order of the element. In this case, it's always going to be in front of any element below 100. This includes elements that have no Z-index declared. Next, we're going to style the unordered list by removing any list bullets and then applying some basic styles. We're also going to style the anchor links by changing the link color to white, removing the underline, and making the text bold. Lastly, we're going to add an underline to the link when it's hovered over. The logo is going to float to the left of the header. That's why we're using the float left property. We're also going to give it a width and height. We need to place the logo using the background property to include no repeat and center. The nav is going to float to the right of the header. We're also going to give it some padding and change the font family to use the Google font that we imported called Open Sans. We'll style the menu icon, which will only be seen when viewed on a browser that's 640 pixels or less, a common browser size for many mobile devices. For now, we're going to hide it on browsers 640 pixels or larger by using the Display Hidden property. Media queries allows elements on websites to be viewed on mobile devices. In this tutorial, we're going to write a media query to make this menu responsive. First, we're going to declare it using the max width property and set it to 640 pixels. This means that any browser 640 pixels or smaller will show the CSS styles that we will write below. We're not going to change every element that makes up this menu, only the ones that we need to make responsive. As you type out the code below, you'll see how each property changes the elements. Notice how the menu icon is now set to display inline block, when before it was display hidden. This reveals the famous hamburger icon, as it's commonly referred to in the web design community, when the browser is 640 pixels or less. Well, there you have it. You've just coded your very own responsive navigation menu. Look how cool that is. Give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe to ExoPixel for more great videos just like this one. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in next week's video.